Hi folks, welcome back to another lesson. In this lesson, we'll continue with our lesson on partial fractions. We'll see partial fractions with quadratic roots. I'll explain the uniqueness behind partial fractions with roots that are higher than the power of 2. With that, let's get started. Our question says 7x squared minus 18x minus 7 over x minus 4 into 2x squared minus 6 plus 3. One unique thing I want you to note here is that the quadratic function 2x squared minus 6 plus 3 cannot be factorized. You can use other methods, but you cannot use factorization method to factorize this quadratic equation. So since this equation cannot be easily factorized, we'll assume this and we'll have to make an expression for this. So if I want to resolve or decompose this partial fraction, I'll be decomposing this partial fraction into a over x minus 4 plus bx plus c over 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. Now what I want you to notice is the power of the numerator on this denominator that cannot be factorized. Because I have 2x squared minus 6x plus 3, because I have 2x squared here, I have x squared here, the first power here will be what? Will be x. This expression was to be a polynomial probably of the form of, let's say it was of the form of a x raised to power 3 plus bx raised to power 2 plus cx plus d. My numerator would have been of the form of, probably let's use my numerator would have been of the form of e x raised to power 2 plus fx plus g. Now the unique thing is the power of the numerator is less than 1 over the denominator. Now so here also you see that displayed here. I have bx plus c over 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. Now let me solve this so that you see how we go about solving this particular equation. So the equation now should be written as 7x squared minus 18x minus 7 over x minus 4 into 2x squared minus 6x plus 3 to be equals to a over x minus 4 plus bx plus c over 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. Now I'll be looking for the LCM of this side so that I have it this way, x minus 4 into, so I can express this as taking an LCM, x minus 4 into 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. Now x minus 4 in this, I'll be left with 2x squared minus 6x, that will be a now, into 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. Now b, 2x squared minus 6x plus 3 in this expression, I'll be left with x minus 4. So I have bx plus c, all brackets, into x minus 4. Now remember that this is equals to 7x squared minus 18 minus 7 over x minus 4 into 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. Now, if you look at it closely, you see that both denominators are equal, so we can cancel the denominators. Then we can now equate what we have. It becomes 7x squared minus 18x minus 7 is equals to a into 2x squared minus 6x plus 3 plus bx plus c into x minus 4. Now let's expand so that my 7x squared minus 18x minus 7 is the same thing as a into 2x squared, that's 2a x squared minus 6ax plus 3a plus b. Now we'll expand this expression to, that becomes bx squared minus 4bx plus cx minus 4c. Now we can now collect coefficients. We can now collect like terms. So that 7x squared minus 18x minus 7 is the same thing as, now everywhere we have x squared, we collect them together. That's 2a plus b. That's 2a plus b. That's x squared. Now we have plus, I have c. That's c minus 6a and minus 4b. Minus 4b, that's into x, plus I have 3a minus 4c. This is 4c. So that now we cannot equate coefficients. We can equate coefficients. So that 7x squared, 7, for those that have x squared, we equate them to 7. Those that have x, we equate them to minus 18. So that 7 is equals to 2a plus b. Let's call that equation 1. Then minus 18 will be equals to c minus 6a minus 4b. Let's call that equation 2. Then minus 7 will be the same thing as 3a minus 4c. Let's call that equation 3. Now from here we have 3 equations and 3 unknowns. We can solve them simultaneously. I'd like to use substitution method. Now for this, from equation 1, we can deduce that our b is the same thing as 7 minus 2a. And from equation 3, we can deduce that our c is the same thing as minus 7 minus 3a over minus 4. So that's the same thing as 7 plus 3a all over 4. Now we're going to substitute. We're going to substitute for c and b in equation 2. Now let me just repeat this. That's minus equation 2 says minus 18 is the same thing as minus 18. Equation 2 says minus 18 is the same thing as c minus 6a minus 4b. And we're going to substitute for b and for c. Let's remember that b says b is the same thing as 7 minus 2a, and c is the same thing as 7 minus 2a, 7 plus 3a over 4, and c is the same thing as 7 plus 3a over 4. So that minus 18 will be the same thing as c is 7 plus 3a over 4 minus 6a minus 4b. 4b is into 7 in place of b. I want to put 7 minus 2a. So that minus 18 now will be the same thing as, let's multiply through by 4. That's 4 to eliminate the 4 under here. So I have 7 plus 3a minus 6. That will be minus 4 into 6a. Then I have minus 4 times, I will have 4 times minus 4, that will be minus 16 into 7 minus 2a. Now, so that's 4 times 18, that's minus 72. 7 plus 3a minus 4 times 6, that's minus 24a. Minus 16 times 7, that's minus 112. And minus 16 times minus 2, that becomes plus 32a. Now let's collect like terms. So I have minus 72. 7 goes to the other side, becomes minus 7. Minus 112 goes to the other side, becomes plus 112, is equals to, I have 3a at the side. I have minus 24a, and I have plus 32a. Now if you sum this together, you should come up with 33 equals 11a. Divide both sides by 11, so that I'll have 11. My a will be equals to 3. Now a is equals to 3. Then for b, if a is equals to 3 and b is equals to 7 minus 2a, that means this is equals to 7 minus 2 into 3, that's 6. That's 7 minus 6, which is equals to 1. if b is equals to 1 and a is equals to 3, I can solve for c. That's minus 18 is equals to c minus 6 into a. Our a is 3, and then minus 4 into b. Our b is 1. So that's minus 18 is equals to c minus 18 minus 4. So let's collect like terms. I have minus 18. The other minus 18 becomes plus 18. Minus 4 goes to this side, becomes plus 4 is equals to c. Obviously, minus 18 plus 18 gives way, and c is equals to 4. Now I can now rewrite my partial fraction. My partial fraction, 7x squared minus 18x minus 7 over x minus 4 into 2x squared minus 6x plus 3 can now be rewritten as a. That's a is 3. That's 3 over x minus 4 plus b is 1. That's 1x. That's x plus c. That's 4 over 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. With this, I hope you understand how to decompose partial fractions with quadratic roots. Thank you for staying with me, and see you in the next class.